So the point is, Nagalan and Anas are sending the products interstate. However, I am going to act as one particular person who is the Tamil Nadu distributor, their vendor, and எங்களுக்கு கொடுக்குற ப்ராடக்ட்ஸை விட அதிகமாக ஹைதராபாத் அண்ட் தெலுங்கானா ஸ்டேட்டுக்கு இவங்க கம்பெனி ப்ராடக்ட்ஸை அனுப்புது. இவங்க ஏன் அப்படி அனுப்புறாங்கன்னு சொல்லி கேட்டிங்கன்னா, தேர் கெட்டிங் லாட்ஸ் ஆஃப் ப்ராஃபிட். இப்போ நாங்கள் பண்ணுற கான்வர்சேஷன் உங்களுக்கு அது புரியும். பிரணவுக்கும் இவனுக்கும் பாலாஜிக்கும் நான் வந்து ஒரு ஃபிலிம் டைரக்டராக டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூட்டராக பேசுறதுக்கு எனக்கு விருப்பம் இல்லாதனால நான் தேர்ட் பர்சன் மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் கேட்டேன். இதில் வந்துட்டு ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு ஆக்ட் ஆஸ் அ வெண்டர், ரோல் பிளே. ஓகே, ஸோ யூ கேன் ஸ்டார்ட் யுவர் டைப்பிங் ஆஃப்டர் லிசனிங் டு மை கொஸ்டின்ஸ். So thank you so much for the cooperation that you have been giving us. It's been a very good patronage. Our customers are really happy. But in this new year 2021, I have got one concern about the company. Like, why is it like you are sending almost about 2 lakh units of the small plastic products to Telangana and Hyderabad, but you are supplying only 50,000 units for distributors? I am the leader of the Distributors Association, and I am legitimate enough to ask the question. So that's one part. Another part is, we have a kind of a rumor that you people are sending it to Hyderabad and Telangana for the want of more profit. Let's say, for example, if we are giving 50 rupees per unit, those guys are giving you about 85 rupees per unit, and that's why you are having the blue eye towards those two states, and you are leaving your own domestic home state down. Can I explain? 3, 2, 1, go.
So, sir, first I will start, sir. So you said that we are paying different rates here and they are paying different rates. And the reason why we export to a different state and different places are because we want to diversify, sir. Any business means we have to keep on trying to expand, sir. At least last year in 2020, lots of things happened. Many losses happened to everyone, you, me, everyone. And so this time we want to be ahead of the curve, and once we get to many different places, we can change it. And why the rate difference, you will stop.
So if we are sending some plastics to Telangana, sir. In Telangana, the taxes are very high, sir. So that we are sending more money for that, sir. And we want to give the expenses to export to Tamil Nadu to Telangana, sir.
Okay.
Sir, but in Tamil Nadu, the taxes are less, so that we are giving in less amount, sir.
Okay, that is agreed. But it's been about 15 years since you have started the business, and you are going with the same range of the products, and you are not bringing any new product development. Customers are bored. Do you have anything to say about it? Why are you not investing so much? You see, high investment, high risk, high profit. Low investment, low risk, low profit. So it's high time you have to go for a high investment. Why are you not doing it?
Plan on 2020 January, we want to develop our
2020 January or 2021 January?
2020, sir.
Okay.
To develop, sir. But because of Corona, we faced big loss, so that we can't develop, sir.
Right. Okay.
And the loose version of what he's saying is, since we falls like this, we can like last year can happen to everyone at any time. So we could not have expected something that would keep us all in our homes for about 8 to 9 months. So we want to have something to fall back to, hence not investing much. We are investing what we believe is a safe amount, and we are going to try and increase it. And now you mentioned that high risk, high profit. So we are going to do that as well. But everything in the time is to come, sir. And even though it's been 15 years, we are very strong where we are. And why should we jeopardize something which we have going that is great?
When do you think you are going to have more customers? Because in Hyderabad and Telangana, there are only about, say, 3 lakh customers. But here we are ready to offer more than 5 lakh customers. But you are not offering anything to us. Why are you leaving the domestic people? And is there any ethical reason that you have towards the discrimination that you show towards it? Tomorrow you might be bunching into Kerala. You might be supplying more for Cochin. And Chennai will be inundated with a lot of other distributors. You see, there are a lot of other distributors. We can go to them. But we are very loyal to you, that's why we are asking the question. So, are we going to patronage us, or are we going to patronage the other state people?
You want to answer? Sir, it's not like we are being discriminative against any said persons, sir. It's just that, as I said before, there are a lot of vendors, there are a lot of distributors here, and a lot of people whom we can turn their heads to. And as I said, it's been 15 years since we joined this industry on our own, and it's time to everyone. When let's take an analysis. When big companies, let's call the company X for instance, when if that certain company controls everything from home products to bookstores to retail bookstores, it will be a monopoly, and that should be avoided, we believe, because that will lead to one person or a group of persons getting more and more rich, growing more and more powerful, while the rest of us suffer. We want to give everyone opportunities, and even though that may set us back at some places, and sometimes we want everyone to have the same opportunity. We want everyone to have.
So we planned that we want to develop all over India, sir. On 2021, we started in Andhra Pradesh, sir, and we are some people who not have jobs, and we added them for jobs, sir.
So you're giving employment offers?
Yes, sir.
Fine, well done, very good. So you can stop that. Well done, I really appreciate it. So now you can count for yourself.
Very well done, team.
Thanks.
Well done, team. Very nicely handled, team.
Thank you.
It might exceed 100. 100 ceiling in the sky.
Okay, sir.
Sir, this round, this 10 we got before, sir.
Yes.
And here 80, sir. Here 50, sir. So 130.
Bonus what say 18.
So this is bonus and safety. Main round score.
Other one team or name.
Sir,
No time the guys.
sir, without the bonus, by 60, sir. And 60 plus 50, 110.
60 plus 50, 110.
Yes, sir. Without the bonus.
60 main, right?
Sir,
60 main.
sir, no, sir. This one also.
That's okay.
Sir,
Let's say 60.
Sir, yes.
And
No,
bonus?
60, sir. Bonus 30, sir. Here 60, sir, and here 50.
50. 60. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
100, 110.
110.
And 30 bonus.
110 main and 30 bonus.
Very well done, team.
Well
Well done, team. Very well done, team.
Thank you, sir.
Right. So please note down 110 on the employment of the team.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Well done, team.
Well done, team.
Thanks, sir. Thanks. Thanks.
Third round you will have boxes containing materials.
Okay.
நீங்க எடுத்து போய்க்கலாம் அதோட. திங்ஸ் ரொம்ப கம்மி. அதனால தான் ஃபில் பண்ண முடியாது. சம்டைம்ஸ் நீங்க ரொம்ப நல்லா பேசினா நிறைய கொடுக்கணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறேன். அது இருக்காது. மைனஸ் சொன்னேன். So in this round, before team talk and after team talk and after performance, team Nagaland and Anas have main points 110 and bonus. Sorry.
Super team. Good job, team.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Good
Kiran
job, team.
and Mridubhashini are next.
All the best.
All the best, Kiran.
All the best, team. Thank you, friends. All the best, team.
So Kiran, we can start the timer after I finish the question. So I'm going to speak as the overseas vendor of your IT company in which you and Mridubhashini are working. And please remember, you are the batchmates of Kiran. You are the batchmates of Kalpita and Dakshin Sudhar. So I might be bringing up references of them. So shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Right, so here comes the question, and Mitra, Prabhu, Adya, and the other people who are keeping the time, they will start the timer after the patient is finished.
Yes, sir.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. So, Miss Kiran and Mridubhashini, very happy to see you in this hill. I came here for vacation, and you have also come for the vacation. I'm given to understand. Your company is giving unwanted vacation streams, and I was also told that you are in the outing. Okay, incidentally speaking, we both have met here. I'm here staying for about 15-20 days. You know why I'm staying only for 15-20 days? I could have stayed for a whole month here as a vacation in this hill region. But I'm cutting down 10 days because of you both. I'll tell you very clearly. You did not complete the project properly. The project that was supposed to be completed in September 2020 is still pending. We are in January 2021 and have still not completed the project. If we had completed the project and submitted on in the month of December 2020 earlier, I might have booked more profits, and I would have got more money, and I would have reinvested in my business, and I would have got more funds for my 10 days extra vacation as well. So my 10 days extra vacation has been cut down because of you both. You have explanation for that, Ms. Kiran and Ms. Mandabashi? 3, 2, 1,
Yes, sir.
starts.
So because of some personal issues, we weren't able to complete the project, sir. After this vacation, we will definitely complete the project and give the success to you, sir.
I was already told the same kind of excuse in the last season as well. Remember, in the beginning of 2020, in the month of February, before COVID hit our entire world, you said the same thing, because there are some pending projects in 2019 as well. So you said the same thing, personal reasons, logistics reasons, traveling reasons, all of that. So I'm going to name you as the queens of excuses. And I'm going to talk to your project manager. Ms. Kiran, you have anything to explain towards this?
Yes, sir. So, sir, with all due respect, I would like to disagree with your claim, sir, because why would our company send us on vacation if we haven't finished our project, sir? So, yes, we agree we should finish, sir, but it should, but also there were more people who were in charge of doing it, sir. So it wasn't only us both. So, sir, we finished our part of the project, sir, so it's only their part to finish, sir. And our company wouldn't send us on a vacation if we didn't finish our work first, sir.
Right, so let's say, for example, if I am asked a question from Russia, that is one of the countries I report to, and if Russia is asking for some, say, frontline workforce people, I might not be motivated enough to suggest both of your names, and that's a huge loss for you and for your company as well. So how are you going to replenish that loss, and how are you going to compromise, and how are you going to fix that or patch that up? What are you going to do? It's going to be $1 million kind of a loss for your company, and Russian people have got lots of people waiting in the roster. We already have lots of people waiting in the bench, so they can always replace you people. So what's your answer and explanation towards that?
Sir, we'll put more hard work than we put and we'll work for more projects that for us, and we'll get more success in that. Through that, the Russian people can impress on us, they can appoint us.
Okay.
Sir, I would also like to answer that question, sir. So, sir, also like I said before, it wasn't our fault, sir, but we know better than to blame people, sir. So after our vacation is over, we'll go back and we'll try to fix everything, sir. And hopefully by that you get convinced that we can handle this, sir. So thank you, sir.
Okay, alright. So with 1 minute and 2 minutes remaining, Kiran and Mandabashi, would you like to speak about the learning of this particular round, and you would like to capitalize on the time that is remaining for you, or would you like to call it off?
I would like to speak, sir.
Please.
Okay, sir. So, sir, I actually had two learnings, sir. One learning was actually this is both rounds, sir, but I'd like to fully put it in together in this round, sir. I learned more about teamwork, sir, because Mirzabashnika and I, we have been together in class for a long time, sir, but we've never actually been put into teams like this together, sir. So I learned, I really liked to motivate Mirzabashnika, and I was really happy to do that, sir. So by that, we both came into a lot of discussion in this round, and we put our hard work here, sir. And this round in particular, sir, my learning here was that the questions you just asked, sir, they showed a lot, like I felt very happy answering them, sir, because they were very like opinion-based questions in my opinion, sir, because I really answer opinion-based questions. In my opinion, I answered them very well, sir. So my learning is that do the best in what you do, sir. So opinion-based, I do best, sir.
Okay.
That's all, sir.
Alright, Kiran, good job.
Good answer, ka.
So,
Thank you,
Mridubhashini and Kiran, you were actually 30 minus and the box was quite empty for you. And now, in this, you have scored 130 and that has made you surpass your minus. So, 130, so you are actually with 90 points main and with 20 bonus for the brilliant answers that you both gave. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Well done, team.
That was a very good comeback, Mridubhashini and Kiran.
Thank you.
So Kiran and Mridubhashini, 19 main and 20 bonus. 20 bonus was given for the team associative speech that Mridubhashini gave, and for Navalan and Anas, the bonus 20 bonus was given for Anas's improvement in speaking.
Well done, Anna.
Okay, so the mark is not decisive. You can always go for the unofficial activity later, and you can add more bonus for it. Main tokens will not be given, only bonus will be. Next is going to be the we are done with the business people. We are done with film music directors. We are done with IT engineers. So now we will see two doctors coming to the stage.
Thank you.
The pills are not working now.
So you don't want scores. No, score box will not பரவாயில்ல நான் பார்த்துக்கிறேன். After. So, Varshan and Ritan Nitish are actually doctors by role, and they will start the timer after the question has been given. So it's back into the hill station role. Mr. Vedarshan, Mr. Ritan Nitish, roll there. Do you remember me? No. So,
many patients
instead of saying you've seen many patients, say that you have killed many patients and you can't remember. I'm one of the brothers. I have got this medical report, and this medical report, if it is submitted to the Human Rights Commission, you both will be seized with the license and you might be getting arrested.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What happened, sir?
Because 2 months back, he performed a bypass surgery. Okay? So his name was Krishnan.
Nice name.
Right? The person was almost to the brink of his death. And thankfully we had a better hospital with better doctors, unlike you, in Delhi, and we treated him, and by God's grace he's back. Okay? But the kind of emotional trauma that we had because of the after effects that you had made, the surgery went all the way long, the anesthesia went all the way long, and Mr. Krishnan had to suffer. You know who he is? He's a very big businessman. He might be suing you, but I am a fellow commissioner for his company.
All the patients are equal for doctors.
I don't care, but it doesn't seem like that with the kind of a trauma that he has undergone. Do you have any explanation for
Yes,
this?
sir.
3, 2, 1, go.
Sir, actually, you don't know the truth, sir. Yeah, we were in a risky time, sir. It was a risky operation too. We don't have enough time to the better operation, sir. His lifespan was only 2 to 3 minutes that time, sir. We need to operate that part immediately because he was suffering a lot, sir. We did it in a very fast and unusual manner, sir. We did it very fast with our fast hands, sir.
Why? You thought he was a douchebag?
Usually a man should be slow, sir, and confident, and it should not shake, sir. But the time he has was only 3 minutes, sir. Without that, his body parts will stop working, sir. He cannot work out, sir.
I mean, look at his face. He's so innocent. See?
Sir, he was facing with a lot of cholesterol in his body, sir. So, if he was not operating, the bar stopped working, sir. So we
what we did was we just extended the lifespan, sir, to for 3 more days, sir, and it made some problems in his body, but it saved a lot of time, sir. But you failed to just give us more time, sir. You discharged him, sir, and you took him to Delhi hospital, sir. You could have asked them what happened, sir. They would have explained what really happened to him, sir. But actually, you are trying to save him as possible, sir, because our doctor's duty is there, sir.
I am not representing the only case of Mr. Krishnan here. There are plenty of other people who have also suffered the same. I mean, the after effects of your surgery, the after effects of your outpatient treatment, the OP treatment as I say, OPD treatment as I say, are not really clear. And so many people are very dissatisfied and unhappy with your service. So this is a very big dismay for the Doctors Association.
Sir, no one can justify it's the doctor's covers it. So sometimes, in this saying, sometimes the doctors might do some, no one can do every good thing, sir. Some mistake every people need to do, sir, or every people need to do, sir. Sir.
Come on.
So, like that, sir, most of them are doing bad things in the hospital, sir. So, by looking at that, sir, the patients are a bit not happy, sir. So, inside the operation hall, sir, we are doing our full best, sir. So, we are doing our best, sir.
I'll add the point, sir. You said most of them are unhappy, sir. Basically, you are trying to give a honest operation, honest result for the patient, sir. But no one is patient enough to just look at the result, sir. If everyone was, if we just charged them 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs amount for a simple operation and could have taken more scan on the same problem, sir. It could happen in all the hospitals, sir. But we didn't take any risk at that time, sir. We charged very uneven amount, sir, because the operation was very simple, sir. So if we could have charged 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs, they would say that this operation was very good. The doctors are very cool because they are using high-tech gadgets.
Yeah, about that, high-tech gadgets you mentioned, some people have got the complaints that you are raising and you are actually raising up huge invoices of payment for the purpose of buying new machines to your multi-specialty hospitals that you both have built all over the town. So that's a complaint. Do you have any explanation on that?
Sir, right now, in this time, sir, most of the objects are not selling, sir. We are not getting the enough
You
important
are simply not
objects.
answering my question. My question is, are you getting extra pay for getting extra machineries for your hospital?
Sir, that one I'm coming, sir. So we need money to get the more objects, sir. So in the past years, sir, we are not able to get the objects, sir, because in the factories, sir, because of the COVID, sir, most of the workers are not available, sir. So because of that, we are not able to get the objects, sir. So we need to get some we need to get some money to get some new objects from the new places, sir. So because of that only we are getting
Yes, sir. Because of COVID-19, most of them are not ready to work, sir. So we are pushed into a situation to charge more, sir.
Right.
We will definitely reduce once the workers are back, sir.
Alright, okay. Good job, Darshan and Siddharth.
Thank you, sir.
Very humble. You have to give us a learning. When you capitalize that you have timing, you
Can
can
you read any just give a learning, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, you could have got some messages like we didn't have any unsuccessful operations or unsuccessful missions, sir. Most of them were successful, sir. Continue.
20 seconds, sir.
20
So in
seconds.
that, sir, on main operation, sir, there was a lady pregnant, sir. We need to go a bit fast, sir. So because of that, we are a bit hurry, sir. So because of that only.
So pregnant ladies are more important than bypass surgery operations.
Sir, not
Yes.
yet.
2 days were suffering.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
doctor, you should see that.
Thank you, sir.
30 minutes less, sir.
Thank
Count
you.
for yourself, Darshan.
Thank you, sir.
Other respective box of the book.
50, 60, 70,
You put up butter.
80, 90, 97, 100, 100.
100 main.
Bonus 20, sir.
Bonus.
Sir, 10%.
Yeah, Darshan 3. Applicant number and call. So,
Got it, sir.
right.
Thank you, sir.
So please tell this program.
Sir, 100 main score, sir. 20 bonus, sir.
Last round 80 main and 20 bonus, and this round 100 main and 20 bonus.
Absolutely no worries.
Super job, team.
Thank you, Kiran.
Minus இல்லை.
அது கடந்ததுன்னு உங்க டீம்
இல்ல
கேட்டு
அவன் பாக்ஸ் கொண்டு வராம அசால்ட்டா வந்து ஒரு மைனஸ் கொடுக்கலான்னு பார்த்தேன். பட் அவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் பிரசன்டேஷன்ல அதை காம்பன்சேட் பஞ்சாயத்து ராஜ்.
All the best team Panchayat Raj.
All the best village.
So they will start the timer after I ask a question, and I am going to ask a question as the CEO, that is the Chief Education Officer, meant for all the villages, right? So there are about 6 village panchayat presidents. Now, 3, 2, 1, go. Don't start the timer. I question you. You see, I went through all the villages, and my pilot team had been committing surveillance in all the schools and in all the libraries in your villages. Libraries, books have not been filled. The schools, the benches and desks are broken, and the basic sanitary amenities are damaged. No replenishment has happened. Government schools, you could have asked us the funds to be released. Why didn't you take any action? And most of the children are not going for school. Don't say COVID is the reason for people not going to school. We know that. But most of the people, even if it is replenished, even if the vaccination is found out, which is already happening for COVID, school students are not going to go to the school. So can you explain? 3, 2, 1, go.
So, sir,
Time. Onward.
so sir, as you said, sir, at first, before that, not properly have the properties, sir, not properly contained it, sir. So for that, sir, it's because of no concern. You said that you could ask from us, sir, but you are the higher officer. I was asking to the peon, sir, but you can't meet him now here, sir. So we tried our best to ask, sir, but you are too.
Okay. There are other areas where your panchayats have got lots of self-discipline issues. You have anything to say about that?
So recently the farmers are protesting, sir. So the transport are not coming to our village, sir. They are blocking the transportation, so that they are not getting sufficient books and all, sir.
Yes.
Sir, as you told, the benches are broken and no school students are coming to the school, sir. We can't change the mind of the school students, sir. We are changing, sir, but they are not obeying the teacher's rules, sir.
Right.
They are not coming to the school, sir, but they are currently paying the fees, sir.
Right.
So, benches are broken, sir. Some government employees are coming and taking the benches and desks, sir.
Okay. Why did you register complaint? You are a Panchayat Raj president, man. So you could have always taken the action if the government officials are stealing the properties. Why were you just watching the
Sir,
stealing?
the documents are filled with complaints, sir.
Yes.
It's not a new document, sir, for government. Not provided, sir.
Government?
Not
We are not
provided.
providing you. That's what you are asking.
Your peon, sir.
Oh.
He's a very bad man, sir.
So you are depending only upon my peon. So you don't have the spine enough to come and meet me directly into my office, which is only 12 kilometers away from you.
We have more official meetings, sir.
Okay.
Sir, you told in the school properties are not good, sir. The children are not coming to the school, sir, and not obeying the teacher's words and not obeying parents' words, sir. The parents are telling please attend the online tower on it, sir. So there is no internet connection.
We are planning for setting up the tower, sir. Engineers are coming with us, sir.
157 left. முடிங்க. Whatever you have planned. Come on. உனக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்து பிளான் பண்ண விஷயத்தை உன்னால முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு பேசு. Come on.
In our village, the problem is cleanliness. We will appoint workers to maintain cleanliness.
Okay. Right.
So sir, there are many plastic involved in our village, sir. So we will appoint some new persons from our village, sir, where we could get more employment in all one village, sir. So we will appoint them and they will help the society to be clean, sir. And in 2 to 3 years, our village will be a good role model for other villages, sir.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Good job.
So adding up to his point, sir, it should, in the village they are cutting more down of trees, sir. It may be the government officials are saying that it may be cause of less oxygen, sir. So the government should plant more trees, sir.
Very nice.
Alright, done. So you can stop.
Good job, Hafiz.
How much time do you have?